All right, real quick, the whole Tulsa thing. Shirley called me yesterday, talked to me for 30 minutes. The three that are in the scholarship should be okay already. But Victor, the NSF guy, NSA guy, basically said there could be as much as a 50% cut in their budget. If there is, you guys might not even be going anywhere. So, but we'll know about that in the meantime. Now, the new people going, here's what he said about that. He said he would highly encourage you to do the master's. Here's why. If you get the bachelor's beforehand, you can go there for the master's because the money that kind of like David's on right now can actually be used for a bachelor's or a master's. It just has to be used by a community college student. And it's actually cheaper for Shinoy to go there for a master's than a bachelor's. So he's saying, you know, go to OSUIT, get your bachelor's, and then go there for your master's because the money's still set aside. But again, the money could change, but I wasn't aware that the money he set aside could actually be used at the master's level. Yes.
So if we show up in 2 years with the bachelor's, is he going to remember us? And go,
first of all, if you want to do this, you better be keeping contact with me quite frequently. Because you know, he calls me weekly. I'm not saying contact me weekly. A couple of times a semester, hey, you know, I'm taking this. So everything look good? Is there any problems? So, but that's what he's saying. Because if you think about it, if you get on it for the bachelor's, he's going to pay a year here and then 2 years there. If you go for the master's, instead of $22.50 a month, you get $36.50 a month. But it's only for 18 months. So it's actually cheaper for him. And then you get a job with the government making a lot more money. So if you do the bachelor's, you're only doing the bachelor's. If you do the master's, you're probably going to end up doing a PhD.
Any idea what the average salary is for the bachelor's versus?
He said we were at that meeting. Didn't he say the bachelor's was 60, the master's is 90? I thought he said the PhD was 110.
Yeah.
Didn't he say that? I thought he said 60, 85, then 110. I think that's what he said, bachelor's, master's.
That's in the right range.
Right. So, I mean, it's totally up to you guys. I still would like to see some people do the bachelor's, but it might be quicker to go to OSUIT for 3 semesters, get a bachelor's in 18 months, and then go on from that point.
So my problem is I can't take a ton of classes at OSU. I work 40 to 60 hours a week.
Right. Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, even if you did the bachelor's here, you'd still be taking a ton of classes here. Now, you already have a degree, don't you? No, Chris? No. That's right. You did. Okay. It was too many people to even remember. So, but you could, it's a trimester. The reason OSU is quicker is a trimester system. Spring, summer, fall, identical. That's why it's quicker. I need VMware. I did install VMware Workstation on here, didn't I?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's got deep freeze on it. It does. Kill somebody. I don't have the key to reinstall it. Hold on. Let me see. There's Workstation. Let me see if we can use it. It's gonna kill me. Okay, we have some stuff we're gonna do here. Did anybody else show back up online? Yeah, 8 of you. Okay. All right. Someone should, David, you should monitor the chat so we know if there's any questions.
You're recording, right?
Yes, I'm recording. Install this real quick. Since I thought it was already on. I know why they put deep freeze on here, but man, does it get to be a pain in the butt. All right, I got 2 things to cover tonight. Nmap and John the Ripper. Okay. Let me talk about the Nmap assignment for a second. Do I have ZenMap on here by any chance? Actually, I don't. Hold on, we're going to get that real quick too. Come on, I need my web browser. What happened to Chrome? There it goes. All right. ZenMap right there. Let's download ZenMap for Windows. Download. Okay, we want latest right here. The other one's working. We'll get there in a second. Any questions while these are installing? So I don't know what to tell you about the Delta program. It seems like it's kind of fluid, but I do not think they're going to cut the budget. If anything, I think they'll put more money in the budget, but we don't know for sure until the president makes up his mind.
Have I missed anything?
Missed everything.
I didn't know 15th would be blocked down to 2 lanes.
Yeah. Oh, do not go from Sooner to Midwest Boulevard. No, avoid that like the plague. 20 minutes to get from Midwest Boulevard to Air Depot. And I finally end up cutting through Leslie's Pools area and cutting back through the side streets because, oh, that was bad. I don't know what they're doing for the street either. 6 months?
That's what they said on the news last night. Oh, what?
Wow.
Just randomly closing.
So don't go down 50th Street anymore.
They're like doing obstacle courses like little mice.
All right. Automatically want that.
Okay.
Just the orange ones.
All right, so I need, got 18 things open here, I think.
As a small question, for those of us doing our John the Ripper stuff, any hints as to what we need to crack
Right here.
20 to 50?
This is every file. And we're taking bids. Did I run
You
this?
take plastic?
No. Because I can't let anybody know about it. So if you're recording this, come on, there it is. There's VMware. Okay, I want to open it up. Here,
Also,
let me try it for a while.
Storm was pretty bad last night. It kept knocking out the server.
Yeah.
Was it like just the power flash in here or just knock the Wi-Fi out?
We're going to open a virtual machine on my C drive. It deleted it again? Oh no, there it is. Okay. Here is Kali Linux. All right. So those of you who are in pen testing, we're going to talk about Nmap real quick. I know the rest of you are running the other program, but sorry, we're going to share. What am I looking for? I need this file, and I need this copied. Sorry, I got too many things going on. Put it on my desktop. So maybe it won't go away. All right, I'm going to open up a scan from my desktop. Okay, let me explain what I did on this assignment. This assignment was to scan a network. Now, don't let your son watch this recording. Chris?
He should be on right now.
Nathan, are you on there?
Uh-oh, busted.
See you, Nathan.
Nathan, close your eyes and your ears.
Oh.
Nathan, join under.
We might have to have a discussion with Nathan after the.
He didn't answer you. He texted me and goes, "Yep, I'm here."
Well, we're gonna. I think I need him to do the assignment, but I think we're gonna do something else with him. That's great. Okay, but the point was we've covered Nmap many times in many classes in this degree. But the one thing we've never actually covered is what happens if you try to get in from the outside. So I created an assignment where I actually scanned the Rose State Cyber Lab from my house. So you're behind a firewall. You don't know what's actually in there. I originally scanned it with the wrong IP scheme and kind of screwed up everything. But I scanned it with the correct IP scheme and got a lot of information here. So actually, I want to run a new scan real quick. Let's open a new window. Okay. I'm going to scan a computer. This happens to be my home computer. Okay. I'm going to do a quick scan on my home computer. And what I did was I just selected quick scan. Now this is Nmap, which is the graphical version of Nmap. Okay. For those of you who have never seen it before. It does T4, and I actually have all the switches right here. Make sure I get them all right. Basically, it's a timing thing, and T4 is kind of funny. It's called paranoia, sneaky, polite, normal, aggressive, or insane. In other words, how long is it going to try to break into this network? So T4 is the one I use for the actual assignment. F is fast, to do it fast, and it's scanning. It's not quite done yet. It's still scanning. It should still... It's not, didn't say it's done yet, did it? Oh yeah, it is done, it is done, okay. So it went very quickly and it showed you the stuff on my network. So according to this, I have 20 and 21 and 22. So what are those two? FTP and SSH. Okay. I actually don't have either. Then I also have Telnet, don't have that either. I do have a web server. Actually, no, I don't have a web server. Oh, maybe I do, hold on. HTTPS, so there's a lot of stuff it says I have, but I don't actually have. Now I'm going to add another switch in here, -SV. And what that'll do is it'll show me the service port version, okay? Because you saw the output of that first scan. It really didn't tell me a lot, just that I had some open ports, okay? It's done already. And it still didn't show any. Hold on, we need some more information. Let's put in, what was the other one I did? It was the dash. What did I have in there? Dash, not the N, not the PN. Can't remember the commands I had in there. It was the F, the SV. Oh, there it is. Hold on, get that window out of there. Okay, we want the A and the V. -A, -V. There's just a ton of different commands you can run. And it should come up and show me more information here right now. And I'm scanning my home computer. Don't scan your work because you could get in trouble. So now it's doing so SYN stealth scan. It's doing a trace route, but it should come back here pretty quickly. All right, it's doing the trace route. Come on, we're not done yet. Why doesn't, I can't believe I'm not finding anything on any of those ports. I've never tried doing against this, but it should have done it. So we got the SV, got the T4, the A, the V. Wow, does my machine actually hide it that well? Okay, well, it does show a little bit here. Now, if I look at this, it shows the open ports, and here's the stuff that's kind of important. It shows you, it does its best to figure out what type of system you're running. And I still can't believe it really didn't find much. That's crazy. It says it's possibly a Cisco PIX firewall running version 8.0, or it could be a Linksys router. Wow, none of these are what I'm actually running. Could be a Vodafone EasyBox. So it shows us a whole bunch of different possibilities of what it could be, but none of them are really high probability. So it could be an ASUS, it could be a Cisco embedded, it could be a Cisco PIX, it could be a D-Link, a Linksys, or a Palo Alto. So what do you think I'm actually running at home? Anybody? It's an Apple Airport Extreme. That's not even on the list. But the SV is a really good scan because it goes out and it tries to find the version number. That's all this information here. You know, possibly a Linksys BE, you know, FSR41. Because so what it's doing is it's trying its best to, whatever's on that port, figure it out. Let me try another one. Let's go with, you know, we're going to do this website.
Jesse has a question.
Yes.
Should the results from ZenMap be identical to Nmap, or is there a possibility for false positives?
Okay, ZenMap, all it does is run Nmap. So if you look at the Nmap output stream, that's what Nmap is returning. ZenMap is just a GUI interface. Now, the thing is, like when you read this output, what it's doing is it's taking, is this one still running? Did I start this next scan? Okay. it's taking the probability, and let's see if we can't find one. Like right here, tells me this could possibly be a Linksys 93% probability or a Palo Alto 86% probability. So all the GUI does is takes those and kind of puts the one that's probable at the top. So the Linksys was the highest probability of 83%. That's what it's doing. Now the odds are Rose State's website is not being hosted on a Linksys router. If it is, we're paying way too much money for somebody. Okay, so that's all it's doing is it's taking this information right here as being the highest percentage and showing that to us. Okay, so that's why it's saying it's that Linksys. It will show the ports. We have 80 and 443 open, but it's actually, so just by running the SV, we can see that they are running an IIS web server running 8.5. So now we know if we're going to try to break into Rose State's server, what we would do is go to the exploits database and look for an exploit against IIS version 8.5. Because before that, we didn't know that. Let's pick a different website. Give me another website that might not be running Windows.
Apple.
Yeah, that's a good one. Good. That's probably not running Windows. I'm hoping it's running some Apple
That
product.
would be very ironic.
Yeah, it would be.
Linux.
Okay, yeah. Well, Apple could be running Linux because Apple is actually Linux anyway. So, yeah, so there actually still hasn't updated. Come on, let's
Greg.
scan finish here.
Greg says, what about if you were running as admin or root?
You should be running Nmap as root. You should be. So if you're not, it's probably going to come up and tell you you have to, but that shouldn't change your results at all. Okay, so here we go. Now we have the results of Apple. Let's look at their ports. They are running Akima's HTTP, whatever the heck that mirror servers. I don't even know what that is. So they're probably says again. There says possibly Linksys as well, which is crazy. And if we look at these host details, it's probably this Linksys router. Wow, that's okay. We know that's false. So they're running the same thing as Rose State. So it actually could be hosted at the same place even. Right. So getting the right switches is what's critical. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Since the scores on the Nmap assignment were less than optimal, for any question where you got a different result, now if you left it blank, it doesn't count. For any question where you got a different result, I would like to know your result. In other words, I need proof that's why you got the result. I ran this command with this switch, and here's what I got, and I'll split the difference on points with you. Understand what I'm saying? So if you told me it was XYZ and I said it was ABC, you show me, you can just show me the command you ran and the output of your command that led you to believe that was, you understand, Chris? Make sense? So yeah, because if you ran something different than me, you could potentially get a different command. Now, at my house, when I ran this command, I used something called, actually, this really sucks that we have Nathan on this. Nathan, close your eyes. Let's see, 58.104.2. Okay, we're going to do this, and that's all I'm going to do right there, okay? Now, it should come back and say it's down. Should. Possibly. Well, I don't know. See, I'm kind of inside this network already. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Yeah, let me try something a little bit different. I want to do a new window, and I want to put in just that IP. So I'm just going to do an intent scan with just that IP, nothing else. Should come back pretty quickly. No, it actually is getting some information. Yeah, see, it shouldn't have given you all that. It has to be something because we're already inside the network, because you shouldn't have got all that information. What if we just did a quick scan of that network? Because I had to run a host discovery before I could get anything. Is that how yours did it, Chris? Did you have to run host discovery? So it has to be because we're already inside the network. Yeah, so I can't even show that here because it won't even work right.
I ran host discovery and I ran a SIM test to see which one IPs were up, and then I got aggressive.
Did you try it without host discovery first? And did you get anything?
Yeah, I got all like the mail servers and stuff.
Okay, yeah, because mine basically, they come up and said they were all down when I ran it with just the scan without the host discovery.
Ryland Boyer says try adding --sin-IP at the end.
Yeah, well, I wanted it to show the error. Dash what?
Send-IP.
Like that?
That's what it says.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I got. Host seems to be down. If it's really up, the blocking brings try PN. There it is. Okay. Yeah. So I don't remember why I had to do that. Why do we need to send IP? Does anyone remember? Don't remember why. But yeah, here's actually where it comes back and tells you the exact command you need for bypassing host discovery. So, all right. So that should give you enough information about that thing. So if you got it wrong and you did not leave it blank and you prove to me why you put whatever answer you put, just send me an email with one document with that information in it, and we'll go from there. Okay. So close that. Now we're gonna close that.
Send-IP is to bypass going to AARP.
Okay. But it has to be something because I'm internal here. Let's open this one. All right, now let's play with John the Ripper a little bit. Remind me later.
I think what most of us are here for.
What?
Offense. I think what most of us are here for. No offense.
Oh, that's fine. But no, I had a bunch of people email me today. Okay. Now, John the Ripper, we looked at a bunch of commands already. Okay. How many did you get? What did you get?
I've gotten basically. Oh wait, let me give you a second there. I managed to pull my file up right now.
If I look for,
I've gotten from the last one I've gotten is 181, and then from 20 to 60 I've got none. I can't find them at all. And the last one I've gotten was
okay, so
181.
yeah, I don't remember which one's which. See, I can't see this. Okay. So those are pretty easy. I'm trying to think of some of the commands we can try. All right, let's go and. So what commands did we try? Anyone got some?
We did substitute. We didn't try the shift right or left.
Okay, so let me get a couple of the hashes. Okay, so which ones do you want to try?
Anything from 20 to 60. Anything from 20 to 60.
Actually, we're going to pick a couple. We'll just pick
Anything in between there.
that group there. Now we're going to go in here, and in there. So I'm just putting in some. Okay. So come on. Okay. So what rules did I say you should have used?
I don't have it up.
Substitution, toggle,
Okay.
double substitution.
Okay. What's toggle? Does anyone remember toggle?
Toggle is where it switches to the casing. Toggle is
Is that a T?
Yeah,
it's lowercase capital.
lower.
So basically, if we put a T, that'll give us one. What's some of the other rules? What? How about reflect? We did reflect, didn't we?
F,
Yes.
What's R?
No,
Reverse.
that.
What else was in? Let's try some of these real quick. Now I'm going to go with
Try the
that right
combos.
there. Should get us some. So actually, let's see what that's. No, I can't see what it's doing.
Try over thinking things that one.
Over the. Okay, I will tell you all the way up. Okay, y'all know how the substitutions work.
Yes.
Let's let's actually, okay, we got nothing with that command. Okay. So let's go with, so we know those didn't get anything. Hint, hint, they will. I just don't have all the words in here. So let's go with some substitutions. So give me some things. What can I replace an S with?
Give me a second.
$.
Okay.
Z.
Okay. Well, let's just
which
go with the
case-
dollar
which
sign.
casing?
What?
Which case? Oh, lowercase. Okay.
What can I replace an O with?
With Q.
Okay. So now here's also another hint when doing this. We know these didn't get anything. So I'm going to comment them out for now. That way I know I tried them.
Yes.
Don't just delete your rules because then you'll be like, did I try that already? There's no sense in doing it. So now I'm going to try it again. See if we get it. Again, I only copied it. Oh, look, I got a couple of them already.
Oh.
Okay. So there's roommate. We already had roommate last time. Oh, we got 23. Does anyone need 23?
I don't remember.
I only have up to 20. I've run those rules like that.
You have? I don't think you did. So double substitution is just going to be 2 single substitutions. Okay.
Oh, I didn't do those two. Okay, I haven't done any combinations of.
Right. See, I will tell you that the first, well, how many was in that list?
Okay.
The first, was it 30? The first 20 are all single substitutions.
Okay.
21 through 40 are double substitutions. 41 through 60 are triple substitutions. That might be helpful if you know that information.
Jesse said it was mentioned there'd be up to triple substitutions. Could there possibly be a combination of F, R, and shift on one line?
Yes, no, that's a triple rule. That's not a triple substitution.
Wait, 20 through 40 is double subs.
Yeah, and 41 through 60 is triple subs. So there's a possibility of multiple rules on the same line,
Holy smokes.
but now, actually, let me verify that with my answer key.
Oh, goody.
And I will tell you, the triple substitution does not include any substitution. I mean, the triple rule does not include substitution. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute.
The triple rule does not include
Who's on
substitution.
first?
Okay, so there is triple substitution.
Yes.
And then also a triple rule.
Right, which does not include substitutions.
All right.
There's something called a triple rule?
Yes.
Okay.
In other words, 3 different rules.
Okay,
So we have single substitution. Single
I
substitution.
assume the triple rule.
Single
was like the
substitution got
last-
us roommate, okay? This is double substitution. We're substituting A with $1 and an O for a 0, and we got confusing.
Right.
That's a double substitution. There's also triple substitution. Maybe we could substitute an E for a 3. Okay, I didn't look at the answer key, so I don't know if that's on there.
So is it on the triple substitution, is it just 1 constant and 2 vowels? Or?
Whoa, I got another one. Stop doing this. Stop. I got 2 more. Crap. Okay.
Jesse says he asked because he believes he used an insert or overstrike and it wasn't mentioned on the rules to be used and he got a break.
Insert and overstrike. Okay, what did he insert or overstrike? The reason I ask is I do have some append and prepend. If you insert at the beginning, that's kind of like appending. You know what I mean?
Right.
So an insert could be the same as an append or a prepend. So that's, you know, originally when I made this assignment, I was having students tell me the rules, but then I realized there's actually multiple rules that can do the same thing. So again, if you insert a 1 at the beginning, that's the same thing as appending a 1 at the beginning. Yes.
Question on the triple subs, is it 1 constant, 2 vowels, 1 vowel, 2 consonants, or could it be anything?
Anything? Because I didn't really hear what you asked. So yes.
Is it
I don't know what you're.
is it going to be a substitution of 1 constant and then 2 vowel substitutions?
No, what's this for?
For this,
Okay, what's the question?
the question is on 41 through 60. You said it's a triple. The rule is triple.
Okay, triple substitution is like this. What I just did right here is
Yes.
an S with $1 and
Yes.
an O for 0 and an E with a 3.
Yes, but is it on the triple? Is it going to be one consonant like S, T, M, and then two vowels?
No, I have no idea.
Okay, okay.
I
all
didn't put that much thought into it.
Right. All right, okay.
I just took a word like property, said, oh, there's an O and a 3. Now, I will tell you something I did not do. I did not, like in arranged right here, I would not have replaced one R
Okay, all right.
because that's very hard to do. You'd have to do that with a overstrike.
That would require, not overstrike, that would require
It would be an overstrike because I had to say, because I couldn't say substitute the R because it would get both of them.
Yeah.
So, wow, man, I gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them already.
Okay, then I've been overthinking this because I've been trying.
Yeah.
Kind of trying.
I think I told you guys, a lot of people way overthink this and like don't sit there and do substitute an A with a B and a C and a D and an E and a G. No, that's stupid. All of the substitution are logical. So if I'm looking at an S,
Okay.
I can see a $sign, maybe a 5. There's not much else. Now, when you get into an I, well, now we could have an L, could be an uppercase I, a lowercase I, could be a bike symbol, could be an exclamation point, could be a 1.
I've been trying to shift. I've been trying to with the R and the capital R, capital L, where it shifts on the keyboard. I've been trying to run shift twice, where it shifts twice.
No, I only shifted once.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so is this helpful so far?
Yes, definitely.
All right, so there's recovered triple substitution. So there's a bunch of singles. I mean, it's literally just these right here. See, the ones right under my hand. Right there.
I'm gonna have to be a little
Okay. So and then that
But
means
what I'd recommend you do is make a rule with just all that stuff. Rotate, reflect, toggle, just everyone separately. That's going to get you something.
yes.
And
So-
then combine those. So maybe we did T, F, and R. Then try T, F, and R as one rule.
Then
And try
RF.
T, F, R. Then R, F, T. And then
T,
F, R, T. Then F, T, R. Okay. But now we got to add, what else? What's another rule in there? An I.
Yeah.
And we could have an I, an R, and an F. So there could be a large combination of these. Yes.
So that means the 181 are the ones in the test where there's the simple words, right? We're on the test. It's from 181 past that point. Those are the ones that we need to use the dictionary words on our test, right?
Right. I mean, they're in the dictionary, but I'm just telling you, if you want to, you can limit your dictionary to make it go
Yes.
quicker.
Mm.
Because scanning through, was there 7,000 words in the file?
Probably.
Compare scanning 12 words to 7,000 words, those rules would be much quicker.
Ryland Boyer says Excel sheets work well to combine the rules, and Jesse asks, so are we combining non-substitute rules as well?
Yes. So yes, for the non-substitute rules is the triple rule. The triple rule is all non-substitution rules. But it could be, append in there. You could maybe do an R and a T and an append or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay.
I would just like to say, for those of you who haven't started yet, start tonight, please.
Pat's class hasn't started yet. So, all right. Let's see what else is there. And there's also some double rules. There's a triple rule and a double rule. Okay. So obviously double rule is just 2 rules instead of 3. And the extra credit is 6 rules.
I'm not going to try that one.
Why not? But
Because I haven't even gotten.
if I was doing this project, I'd do all the substitutions I can think of. Then I'd probably go for double substitutions and then some triples. But then I definitely try all the single things like this. Do all the ones. I talked about a whole bunch of different ones, single ones. So try all those. Then try double them up because there's some double rules. So when I made this, you got 10 of the 20 of the originals. And I think you got 2 of the double, and I think you got 1 of the triple, then 1 of each one after that. So, okay. So yeah, so try the single rules and then double rules and then triple rules. And then, because what did you get pretty quickly without doing anything to it?
Where's
Most of them?
Just
Anybody
going
remember?
Just going down the for me, just going down the John the Ripper website, just putting all of those in like single rules.
And what'd you
like
get?
Almost all of them.
How many? I mean, almost all as in 20 out of 26.
Almost all is from 1 to 20, and then from 60 to 81, basically.
Yeah, I think
maybe
Ryland
I
said,
think maybe like half, like 1 or
who was it? Was it Brian? How many did you say you got? Or was it Brian? Who told me they got like all? It was Ryland, all but 6.
just like
Really quickly. Yeah. Again, this is all random. He could have got totally different words than you did. Because the first group, you got to do 10 of the 20, but the rest, you're only getting like 1 or 2 out of 20. So the odds of you getting the same words as Wendy is, or Ryland or whoever is,
Oh, he means on the okay. He means on the test.
right, out of his words. Okay. Any more questions on that?
I guess just one final confirmation. There are 2 substitutions, and
Maybe.
then 3 substitutions, and then the rest of them are
There's
one,
single
two,
substitution,
rule,
double,
and then 3
triple,
rules, and then triple.
and then there's single rule, double rule, triple rule, and then there's 6 rule.
Okay.
And let's see if we get any more with what I just did there. I don't know if I will. Oh, I got another one. Jeez. That's like 8 of them I broke, isn't it?
Yeah, you broke it at least.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
And we've really done nothing. And if I was you, I'd put a whole bunch of rules together, then hit run and then go to bed for the night. Or go to work for the day, or
It takes you a full day to run through us, at least depending on
Right.
what you're running it on.
Right. But remember, when you get to the end, when I tell you to use a limited dictionary, make sure you do, because it'll
Yes.
really speed that up. And if you look at those where I gave you the limited dictionary, a lot of the words are duplicated in there, so there's probably a whole 15 we could actually just use all of them.
Okay. There
Same.
actually is one question I have.
What?
On John the Ripper itself, when it's already solved the hashes, does it still run the rules over those hashes?
No,
Okay.
and that was under, wasn't it show? What's the command to show it? Come
It's
on.
John -- show and then what your hashes is in.
There you go. So we'll never break those again.
Okay.
Okay.
So does it in the order that you cracked them?
I think yes. Yes. So what it probably did is, if we look at my rule here, I probably had a substitute A with the 3 first. Now, if these are all coming out. So yeah. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What other rules you want me to try? Come on, give me some more single rules that we don't have on here.
Rotate
Yeah.
to the left.
Let's rotate.
There's a squiggle line.
Right bracket.
Squiggle line.
Right bracket. I think that's what it's called, right? It's shift bracket. It's shift right
Yeah.
bracket. Yeah.
That one.
That one.
Yes,
Curly
that one.
brace.
Then left one. Curly brace. Okay. What else we got? We know these did nothing.
Capital C.
Sorry, I didn't give you anything good with my rules there.
Capital C.
Okay, capital C. What else we got?
Lowercase.
Lowercase c.
See if that gives us anything. Again, I only brought in, 40 passwords total. I didn't bring in all 217. So I try, so if they're not breaking it for me, it doesn't mean they're not gonna break it for you. Oh, got another one. Luxury, what did it change for luxury?
Capital.
Oh, it was probably a lowercase, so it probably did a capital first character.
Yeah.
All right, come on, give me something else.
capital S,
Oh, yeah. Shift right and left.
capital V,
Okay, capital S.
capital S for shift cases, and capital V for lowercase vowels.
Okay, what else? And wasn't there the left and the right?
Yeah, capital R, capital L shifts it, capital R shifts it right on the keyboard, and capital F shifts it left.
Are the square brackets a rule? I can't remember.
The
Yes,
square
it
bracket,
removes.
one of them doesn't, it doesn't like one of them.
You have to put a,
Oh, that's right. You have to put a
What
escape
is it,
character in front of it.
a
It's because
backslash.
it's a group.
you have
It's
to put a backslash.
yeah. You get. I don't know if I used that one. Probably didn't.
No,
Come on.
no, you didn't.
I didn't.
No, because I ran it already. I've run this rule already, and I'm certain, because I ran it this morning.
Oh, we're trying to get anyway. We don't trust you. Take that. Now, remember, there are some of these that you need a special switch to run. Because no matter what you do, it's not going to break them.
Okay, so you mean the reject flags, or
I don't know.
what do you mean by, what do you mean by switch?
Is this for
Something with a
the
dash?
Windows?
Oh, you mean like on the command line itself?
Right. On the command line. This command right here needs something else.
Something.
So dash rules, oh, okay.
And you need to put something here.
So,
And it's not something here.
yeah.
Replace something
I
here.
assumed.
Yeah.
Trust me, I typed that one time and the student says, I keep trying something here and it does nothing on mine. Replace it with something.
So you mean like,
I tried something and it didn't work.
It's on the screen right now.
so when you type John and it gives you that list?
Oh, it's on.
Then
It's on the screen right now.
Oh.
Right now.
Form AX. Oh, I've always wondered about that. Always wondered where that was.
Loading?
Oh. Dash format.
Whatever UT dash.
Dash format
Don't talk too loud. I don't want people online to hear this.
equals.
It's cheating because they're not here.
Dash and 4, 3, 2, 1.
Like he can't. Can they see you? Is your mic on?
Probably, I don't know.
Your mic's on. Is your camera on?
That's why I didn't say it.
Yes.
Do not type dash dash. You're a loser. Okay.
I'm trying that. That didn't work.
Come on, we need some more commands. Okay, give me some append and prepend.
Overwrite
Append 1.
or insert within the, not at the end or the,
What do you want to do now?
did you insert within the word?
With a capital I? Was that a lowercase I?
Upper? No? Yes.
Give me a second.
Is upper? Like in position 3,
It's
which is
lowercase,
actually
yeah, it's
4.
lowercase I.
Lowercase.
Oh, so that was I1R.
ING is uppercase, yeah.
I'm sitting here trying to.
Like insert at position 1, the letter R.
Is
that what you're talking about?
I don't know if that's in here. Okay, so what's the prepend and append thing? What's that?
Dollar
Shift
sign and
6. It's shift
capital
6 and
six.
dollar sign.
Capital 6. Oh.
you call it
Oh.
Capital 6. Shift 6.
Okay, dollar. What a dollar is append?
Yes.
Okay, what am I appending?
1,
Okay, what am I going to prepend?
3. Because I think there's one that starts with 3.
Okay, let's just save those two.
Dollar signs append and capital 6 is prepend.
Remember, I only have 40 of the passwords, so I might not have enough in here to use any of these rules.
What's on second?
I don't know.
Third base.
And so I only have through 40.
Yeah, no, none of those in 40 yet.
Well,
None of
put
those
the
in
other
40
ones
are
in
going to be
there.
those rules.
the rest
It's
of
going to
them
be
in
everything
there.
after.
Oh, it might take forever.
It doesn't take that long.
No,
I've run a
actually.
bunch of them. And just that EC one, try putting that one in.
And then.
That's all you guys want me for is extra credit. Jeez.
One time we had Unicode in ours and we just didn't like it, so we cracked
Try 31, it says beer.
Could not.
Is beer?
Could
Yeah.
not crack it.
Oh.
Could not crack it. It had problems with it.
What does 31 say?
But they removed them all.
It's got the word beer and.
It does. Beer have. Oh, okay. That's the salt we put in it. So Roy came up with that
All right,
salt.
so that's what confused me, because I kind of started looking through them.
Yeah, we just put in stupid words into salt.
So
like
none of,
Arkansas,
okay, so none of
Santa.
those are hints as to what the word is.
Oh no, that won't help you at all.
All right, because I gave it like a 2-second thought, and I was like, okay, that's probably.
That's gonna blackfire on you.
That wasn't 19 roommate, it says bunk mate.
No, that's the salt.
Yeah, but isn't that a clue?
No.
If I take off the salt and put all those
No, it won't work.
into like a rainbow table, will it?
Whoa! Holy moly! We got too many breaking here.
I had it, last year, before I-
Luckily for you guys, I was recording, huh? That got a lot of them.
Yeah.
Every time I-
Wow, that's creepy. Holy moly!
Look at them all.
All right, so now you know some of the rules we used really worked. Wow, I didn't realize. Okay, yeah, I can.
Basically, you're gonna want to at least run 2 instances if you're starting this week.
All right, so any more questions on this?
No, we're
So-
good.
So
That's all
I
I need.
take it, the salt off, and I put it into a rainbow table. Thinking like crack this out.
No.
My terabyte hard drive.
Speaking of salt, I was gonna ask, why are you so salty?
Oh, I deleted everything. Shucks. Accidentally. Doggone now. And I deleted all these rules we just typed in
Oh, so
because
you
they're
guys-
helping too
Speaking of,
much.
where is the pot?
I never showed you where the pot was.
Yeah.
It's down, okay, it's down a directory, then up into .john, and then the file's called john.pot.
No, but like, can you get to it through the GUI? Can you show us through the GUI?
Why would you want to?
Through the files?
Okay, let's see. We should be able to. Let's go. You're gonna have to tell it to show hidden
I gotta
directories.
look.
Oh, it's a hidden directory, okay.
Yeah, that's what the dot means.
That would
Control
explain.
H.
Control H.
Boom, there you go.
Dot John, and then it goes right here. I just deleted the wife now.
Well,
Not there.
then, that's,
So can I do Control H again? Wow.
Just hold the H key.
That was worse.
That's why I like how.
All right. I knew we brought Brian here for a reason. All right. Any more rules you want to try?
No, send a, try and black out your computer by sending a ping packet. Sometimes if there's not quite one.
no.
What's D do?
Delete.
D duplicates. Lowercase d
Oh,
duplicates.
yeah, like dog, okay.
Capital D is delete character in position N.
What's P do?
Plural.
Past tense. ED.
Lower.
Lowercase p is lowercase.
What's F do?
Capital P is pluralized.
That was reflect, right?
Yes.
Can you? Okay, I guess I've got another actual question. Do those cancel each other out though? Like if you put capital P and lowercase p in the same.
I will tell you that if you use these three, that's part of the extra credit. Then you only have to figure out the other three.
The three.
Nice. Darn it, I deleted them. But you gotta get them in the right order.
I don't care. What was at least?
Hey, that's a start.
What was it? Was it FP?
It was ABC. 1, 2, 3.
FPD.
FPD. Thank you.
It was
FPD.
A, B, C. Let's try this one. Does this do anything? Probably not.
It's chocolate.
And
Did you save the rules or did you just?
yeah, I saved it, didn't I? I think I did.
I think it
I'm
was
not sure.
Yeah, I saved it, yeah.
I will admit, I did jokingly say that you probably figured out some way to make the rules spell out Hindu is awesome or something.
No, I didn't do that actually. See, this was made 2 years ago, but it had issues. I fixed them this year.
He said something about, the guy back here said something about Unicode.
No,
Uh,
I did not.
John.
No, there's no Unicode in it.
Y'all removed all the Unicode.
That would have been good though. I like that. I like where you're going with that.
Y'all did that one.
I might
year,
have
but-
to add another extra credit one.
Hey, y'all did that 1 year, but the Unicode John could not work with it. It wasn't-
Yeah, there was something that wouldn't work. The question did come up about Hashcat. Some of the rules we're using will not work on Hashcat, but most of them will. You can also use Jumbo. Jumbo will work, as far as I know. I haven't particularly tried it, but you could. Jumbo's distributed, so.
I can't remember what I ran. I ran something.
Yeah. All right. Any more questions?
It was just brute force all
On anything?
in different companies.
Any class? Anything? I'm finding an issue with people not understanding networking, like subnetting and CIDR and all that. Would it benefit if I cover that again? I'm seeing a lot of people are getting that wrong.
I think it's beneficial, because you learn it, but
Beneficial.
you forget it if you
Okay,
don't do it
hey,
every day.
Now, I was talking to some students today, and they were high school students, 11th graders. I said, you need to take a math every semester till you graduate. I don't care if your math is done, you take another math. But I'm already, no, you take another math. Because it's one of those things, if you don't use it, you lose it. And the same with networking. I use it all the time. I had to make a network cable the other day. You know, it's white, orange, orange, white, green, blue, green, white, brown, and brown. But I had to think for a second. I'm like, it's been a year since I made one. So the only reason I know this stuff is because I use it all the time. So it's not that you guys are dumb. Okay, some of you might be. I'm just kidding. But the point is you don't use it. So I think it might be beneficial to cover some subnetting, and because it does come into play. Because I don't know if you all are noticing, I kind of incorporate that stuff into many of the projects. It's going to be in forensics. Hi, Colton. Is Minecraft waiting?
No, you finished covering most of the stuff. I wanted to read.
Any other questions? Because y'all need to come up with some other topics if you want me to cover. I need to get someone to come speak. Who was it? I forget who. Oh, wow. We're modifying the degree program again. We did it Friday.
Done with that.
We're never done with it. No, we're adding a class called Enterprise Threat. Begins with an A.
Analysis.
Sounds like
Analysis.
you're pulling this out of your butt.
The reason we're adding that is we have an ISM class. Y'all know we have that class. ISM touches on a lot of stuff, but after speaking with Booz Allen Hamilton, who hire a lot of people and they get paid insane amounts of money, they really, really need people who know about threat analysis, contingency planning, disaster recovery. And ISM talks about it, so we're thinking about having a class that focuses 100% on that. So it'll be risk assessment, disaster recovery, contingency planning. So it's going to be not this what is. It's actually going to be creating one and you know actually doing the work. What, Colton?
When we had classes separate, that's what happened.
I know, but I know that's what we discussed today. The problem was a lot of that didn't get done right. Because originally we had ESM, ISA, and SSAC. And there was so much duplication. So that's why we got rid of them. And I actually brought that exact same question this morning to Arlene and the dean. And we kind of had this before, but it wasn't done right. And it didn't cover what needed to be covered. So, and plus the name will make it so it means more to employers. Like for instance, our ethics class, just because the name ethics is in it, you get 4,000 level credit for it at OSU.
Mm-hmm.
So naming is kind of a big deal. So
That, and then anytime you go to someone and say you have an ethics course, especially in the government, they
So
really
you
like.
got a really long name to say.
right, yeah, really, really. So yeah, we're going to be doing that because I actually brought the same thing up this morning. I said, we kind of already had this, but it wasn't done the way
So
it
is it
needed to be
unethical
done.
to name your class ethic?
Yeah. So, all right.
All right.
So, but no, we actually did that Friday, and I think Wednesday I have to finish the paperwork. So I am taking tomorrow off, by the way. So don't come see me.
Well, there's no class tomorrow. Well, there's no.
Right, y'all are working on your project anyway. All
Alright.
right.
Okay, well, that answers some of my questions.
All right, was that helpful then?
Thank you.
Yes? No, maybe?
Yes.
Makes me calm down. I'm like, okay, so maybe I shouldn't freak out over something. So I will admit, I was like deleting the first character and the last character and inserting.
No, don't go crazy like that. All right, I'm gonna stop the recording. So did a bunch of people actually show up? David, you've been monitoring the chat?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. All right, hope that was helpful. I'm gonna stop.